Plenty of reasons to be prepared for the Hy-Vee Triathlon. Among them, the size of the prize purse, so $1 million total prize purse, and a first place gets you $200,000 on the men's and women's side. And there you see the German, Jan Frodeno. He took home gold in Beijing. He'd like to add that $200,000 to his Olympic medal. He's part of a very talented group of Olympic medalists that we will see today in Iowa. The best triathletes in the world in the Kellogg swim stage. They stand on the edge of the water, ready to begin the Hy-Vee Triathlon.
And this is the most critical part of this race. These athletes, they're off. They are more nervous than ever. Right here, this is where it all happens. You have got to position yourself so that you're getting out there with the fastest swimmers. You'll see other athletes making moves, going all the way from the left over to the right because they know that the quickest swimmers have lined up over on the right. Lots of moves being made here. It's aggressive, it's violent, it's fast, and it is absolutely critical to get into a position right here.
McCartney looks around, heads toward the edge of the pontoon with Hunter Kemper right behind. They'll literally hurl themselves right back into Blue Heron Lake, and then they'll start the second lap of the 1,500 meters swim, or nearly 1 mile. That's Jan Frodeno of Germany right there. Also Simon Whitfield of Canada.
And you see these guys, it's a lot easier for them to move through the water when they've got free water and they don't have people all over them. You'll see how close Hunter Kemper is on Andrew McCartney's feet. He's getting a distinct advantage from drafting off of him. These guys here, a lot more physical.
The Canadian, Andrew McCartney, has led for most of the way on this nearly 1 mile course, and he is going to have a very nice payday if he can hang on.
And this is great for him. He's totally picking it up here because this really is his race. He's not quite one of the top athletes yet. He may not be in the top 20 or so at the end of the race. So right here, he knows he's going home with $5,000, and that's awesome.
Some very good athletes right there. Hunter Kemper of the United States, Javier Gomez of Spain, joined by Courtney Atkinson of Australia. What's the etiquette here? What do you have to do in the transition?
You have to be so entirely fast. They are getting out of this transition area in about 20 seconds. Be interesting to see this huge pack getting around this very technical course.
In that large pack, the Canadian Simon Whitfield, also Stuart Hayes of Great Britain, his teammate Tim Don, a past world champion. That's Courtney Atkinson of Australia right there as he's out from that first group of 3 that came right out of transition. There you see another group of changes, and a rider is down. A rider is down and another one joins him.
Watch here on your upper right-hand side of your screen. It looks like Hio must have leaned the wrong way and caught a groove and went down, bringing O'Donnell down right behind him. And how lucky for these other guys to have gone around them and missed out on that crash.
And the day is now over for the American Tim O'Donnell, just in the wrong place at the wrong time, part of a 2-rider crash. And again, they continue to wind through as they head in towards transition. You can see them reaching down. They loosen up the bike shoes. They'll ride in and hop off.
Right off that red line there, that's the dismount line. They have to be off their bikes before they hit that line. And watch how quick they are here in transition. This is critical. You've got to get out of there fast. Matt Reed having a little trouble with his shoe here. And Hayes is going to make it out first. He looks behind kind of to say, hey, we worked hard together. Let's go do this. Javier Gomez, for instance, he's been coming off of an injury. Although he's won 2 medals in his last 2 races, his sprint's probably not as on as someone like Simon Whitfield, who won the gold medal in the 2000 Olympics off of a sprint. So he might want to be making a move at some point to get himself ahead of these guys to give him that chance. So this is so intense. Some of the guys love this dynamic. Others hate to be in the middle of a bunch. So we'll see the ones that don't like it try and break off early, but it could come down to all 6 of them just racing to that line.
As they wind their way through, it's Caudifield on the inside. Whitfield tries to pinch inside of him.
And Gemmell is going. Chris Gemmell from New Zealand making his move.
He's made his move. It's Gemmell to the front. Whitfield looks up on his shoulder. Simon Whitfield takes to the front. It's Fredetto to the inside. The Australian Caulfield trying to catch up. Whitfield looks over the shoulders. Will they have what it takes? They come to the tape. It's Whitfield of Canada. Caulfield behind. Fredetto tries the inside. Simon Whitfield across the tape has won the 2009 Hy-Vee Triathlon Championship.
What an unbelievable finish.
Bodies flying across the finish line after. Fredetto, Caulfield, Gemmel, but all behind the Canadian. The gold medal winner from Sydney. Silver in Beijing. But it's gold at the Hy-Vee Triathlon in 2009.
Simon Whitfield comes out big again.